Hey guys, welcome back to our weekly Ant Team live training. My name is Georgiana Haynes. In case you didn't realize, despite my name being at the top of this window, but we're back again with our weekly live training. This week we are starting a fresh with our trainings, and we finished our Act Like a Leader, Think Like a Mogul series last month. So we're starting a new series this month. So for those of you who haven't seen or heard of our previous sessions, feel free to jump back onto those. We kind of build on this each and every week, and we keep growing and working with each other. So welcome to those of you who are going to be joining me again this week. And even if you're not able to make it for our live sessions on Facebook, I will post to YouTube after. So once again, thank you guys for joining. It's always a pleasure to chat with you. But since you're here, you know the drill. Down below in the chat box, we must all share our wins for the week. So our wins are things that we're celebrating, things that we found that we did that was successful for our business, things for personal development, growth, anything, big, small, medium, anything that you've been doing between last week's conference call and this week's call to grow and improve your business. Now is the time for you to share. If you're new here and you're intimidated, don't be, because we are all in the same boat as you. We're all business people growing and building our teams. And this is a really great safe zone. So everyone here is really open and really kind. No one, makes fun of anything or anyone. So there's really no reason for you to be afraid. We're all friends and family here, right? One team, one Avon. So I'm gonna take a minute to get your comments up on my phone. I wanted to, I don't know where we are this week. I feel like May started way too fast and I'm not ready for it. But let's see who we have on the live stream so far. So, hey Milagros, welcome. And Miss Kathleen and Chris, welcome guys. Thank you guys for joining. So let's see what your wins are for the week, what we're celebrating. Last week we were all sort of celebrating our win for the Bahamas trip. This week, yesterday, because this is the beginning of the week, yesterday they sent out the invitation, so now it's time to register. So that's going to be exciting. I don't even know what to expect. I was one of the people who won the two tickets to Bahamas, so I'm trying to figure all of that out. But let's see. So we're going to give it a minute for everyone to jump on and start sharing your wins in the chat box below. And in the meantime, let me share and invite and and get this group chat going. I love chatting with you guys every week, and I haven't been doing this for long. I haven't even been doing this for a full year, but I look forward to it every week. It's always nice to get together with representatives. But speaking of getting together with reps, I don't know if it's in here. Every time I get stuff from Avon, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put it aside so that I can share with everyone during the live chats. And I don't know. Oh, here it is. Hang on. I'm like, where did I put it? All right, so speaking of representative get-togethers, Rep Fest is coming to Nashville, Tennessee, August 5th through 7th, I believe. Let me check myself before I wreck myself, see if I get some dates. Not on here, but I believe it's August 5th through 7th. Yes, August 5th through 7th. Of this year, we're going to be having our Rep Fest in Nashville, Tennessee, but the incentives keep going. So like last week, we were just celebrating having, I guess, earned our trip to the Bahamas, and now we're going to be working on a new incentive to earn a free hotel stay, among other goodies for Rep Fest. So if you haven't heard, let me get you guys back here so I can see your conversations. I tell you, if it's not one thing, it's the other. Facebook is trying to get me to install all kinds of things, and I'm like, excuse me, I'm working. All right, let's see, Facebook. Work with me. Okay, so yeah, congratulations to everyone. All right, so this new incentive is for you to gain some extra prizes at the RepFest event. So RepFest is the National Conference of Avon Representatives, a festival of representatives. I think this is the second year we've been calling it RepFest. Last year was our anniversary, so it was a big deal in Las Vegas. And then this year we're having it in Nashville, Tennessee. It seems like we're doing that thing where we kind of move around to different places. So this year is going to be in Nashville, Tennessee. And I've never been to Nashville, so it's exciting for me to, again, earn a trip to someplace that I've never been before. So what Avon is doing is they're having this incentive to allow us representatives to earn different things. So the first level is to earn exclusive branded RepFest 17 cowboy hat. And that, to qualify, all you need is a $300 order in each of the three campaigns, campaign 10 to 12. And then the second level is to earn to have $300 orders in each campaign, plus one qualified new recruit. So their incentives are building. So you'll get the cowboy hat, plus an invitation to a Wild Country 50th anniversary VIP party, featuring a special edition of the legendary men's fragrance. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, Wild Country is one of the fan favorites for the guys. They really like their Wild Country. Derek Jeter had always been a big favorite for my guys, but now it's down to Wild Country. So it's Wild Country's anniversary, so they'll be having a special event for that, where they're going to be having a party, and there'll always be goodies. Now, not for nothing, guys. When Avon holds an incentive and they said they're going to have a party, we're not talking like elementary school pizza party. It's usually a big deal. So I'm excited about this. I think it's going to be nice. I haven't heard any details about what the party actually entails, but I know it's not going to be a letdown. If Avon is having an incentive for it, especially with this new Avon, everything that they do just seems to be bigger and better than it's ever been before. So with this new incentive, I think that party is going to be really great. And then level 3 is, again, building. So if you get the $300 in 3 campaigns, plus 3 qualified new recruits, then you also earn, on top of the cowboy hat and a Wild Country 50th anniversary VIP party, a 2-night hotel stay. So basically you'll be able to stay in the hotel for free for the duration of RepFest if you earn these incentives. Now, I don't know about you guys, but freeze for me, right? Kimberly from our team always says that. So if you're looking towards going to RepFest, this is going to be a great opportunity for you to be able to get there and save on your the cost of the trip. Now, I love RepFest. I think they're all great, and I think regardless of whatever incentive they're running, I think it's worth it to go because you get to network with other representatives. You get to preview the products before they go out. My favorite is the swag bag that they send you back with. You get like a handbag filled with goodies, and I go with a super big suitcase, and I always make sure that when I pack, I leave room for all the extra stuff because I know that they're always going to give us some goodies. And it's always good stuff that hasn't launched yet, or the popular hot topic products, so that you can share them with your customers when you get back from RepFest before all the other representatives are able to share it. The events are usually good. They usually have trainings. Last year they did trainings by other representatives. They always have guest speakers. I've seen Darren Hardy. I've seen what is her name? The writer of the book, I Am Malala, was one of the guest speakers at one of the events. And Susie Orman, I saw Susie Orman twice. Strange fact, Susie Orman was actually the representative that spoke at my first RepFest, and she was also the representative who spoke at last year's RepFest conference. So it's always great to get in on the RepFest because you learn so much. I always leave with like 5 or 6 pages worth of notes from all the different agendas, from all the different workshops, from just sitting and talking with my peers. It's always nice to connect with other representatives, and you come back with renewed energy. You come back fueled and ready to go for the new year, and it's August, so it's right in time for back to school and sales and shopping for the holidays. So if you're serious about your business and you really want to get plugged in and grow and learn, then RepFest is something that you want to go to if at all possible. And this is something that's going to help you minimize the cost so that you can afford to go if you're having trouble doing so. But in addition to that, we were talking the other day. I was sharing with some of my team members. I'm excited because for the first time, I've always gone to these events with just one team member. So for the first time, we're looking at having maybe 3 of us for my team. So I'm excited about that. Plus representatives from the rest of our team. So it's going to be it's exciting for me to have such a large group of representatives coming because I know they're going to leave feeling, filled and excited. But in addition to that, I was talking to them about sharing rooms and, how to save on costs. So some of the things that you can look at, first, Avon was having an offer where you can register and get the room for $99. They're actually bringing something like that back. So if you're a brand new representative who just joined, you can still register at that $99 rate. Check out the RepFest website on youravon.com. As soon as you log into youravon.com, there's a big fat link there for you to register. So click on that link and you could find more information about the incentives for new representatives. So if you're new rep, you can still lock in that price of $99. And if you weren't a new representative, you could have registered already and still gotten that price. But Avon still has gotten a discount for us. Whenever they have these conferences and events, because they're booking such a large group, they get the group rate and they get a discount. So you're still saving on the hotel. This year, Avon has 2 hotels. The first hotel is where the convention is being held at the Gaylord Opryland, and I can't remember the name of the other hotel, but the other hotel is a little more affordable than the hotel that the conference is being held in. So you have 2 options of hotels to stay in, so you could save some more. Plus, if you're rooming with a friend, I think the hotel is, let's say for example, if the hotel is, I don't know, $100 a month, a day. It's not. It's like $120 or something like that. But for argument's sake, if the room is $100 per day or per night, and you have a roommate, instead of paying $100 for that night, you're splitting it. You're paying $50 for each of you for the room. You get 2 of you to share a room, you're basically paying less. But if you get the RepFest incentive, if you can earn this just by building your sales, which is something that we're doing anyway, you're already going out and looking for customers, you're already building your team. So I love that these incentives are, they're not so far out of reach. They're not things that are exclusive to only a few representatives. This is open for everyone. I don't care if you joined half an hour ago. You're eligible to participate in this. And if you get this, if you get level 3 of the incentive, you won't have to pay for your room. Avon will foot the bill. And you guys know I am big on letting Avon fit the bill for everything. Why not? They're a big Fortune 500 company. Why not? So take advantage of that. Let them pay for the room. Try to earn this incentive. Do your best to get there, because even if you reach for level 3 and you fall by level 2, you get invited to the party. You still get to celebrate and meet new people and connect with other people. It'll be fun. But, set your mind on reaching level 3 or surpassing level 3 just to make sure that you can get it for level 3, because it's going to be worth it. The money that you save is going to be worth it. The people that you connect with at the event is going to be worth it. And 2 nights for a conference is not so bad. To be able to get out of this event what you get out of it, it's worth it. After my first RepFest, I tell you guys this all the time, but after my first RepFest, I said I am not going to miss anymore. This was such a life-changing event for me, and my first RepFest was the moment where I said, you know what? This is the business that's going to change my life. I am 100% committed, both feet in, because I connected with other representatives who were doing things with their business that I never imagined were possible. And just seeing, back then we didn't have YouTube and Facebook like we do now, where I think we did have YouTube, but it wasn't as full of representatives sharing ideas. So when we went there to connect, it was like, okay, wow, everyone is here. And it was names of people that I had seen in the brochure and in the What's New and that I've heard of speaking on the chats, but I physically got to meet them in person and hear their stories and see that they were just, regular people like me, not in a bad way, but like, like, oh my gosh, she's human, she's flesh and blood, she's just a normal person, and she's doing all this amazing stuff. I could do those things too. And just being in that atmosphere, I have never ever been able to describe the level of energy that I feel at these conferences. I mean, the Avon world, the Avon family, from the representatives to the district managers, division managers, corporate representatives, everyone is just so excited to be there, and the atmosphere is just so pumped and full of energy. It's like, I don't know, it's like you take a deep breath in and you're getting high off of the energy. It was just so great. And I mean, every single rep fest that I've gone to, I fear like one of these days